Time for Bronco Brad and the white shirt guy from LUV Ford in Henrietta.
Down in Oklahoma, there's a place called Henrietta. They don't allow no dancing in that town. So if you want to mix the sexes...
Good morning, Green Country.
Good morning. Happy Saturday to everybody, and happy weekend.
And warmed up a little bit.
Man,
I'm Brad.
I'm Bryan, and we're with
LUV Ford in Henrietta.
And speaking of Henrietta, I'm not going to mess this up this time.
Nope.
Speaking of Henrietta, Brad, we
Doing it
have
early.
some nice people that we like to discuss that are from Henrietta and
Yes.
have association with this fine town.
Yep.
Brad, who might I be speaking of?
16-time world champion. He is a bull riding champion. He's a bronc riding champion. He's an all-around rodeo champion. He is Mr. Jim Shoulders.
There you go. Brad, who else might we want to talk about from Henrietta?
He is a 3-time Super Bowl champion, MVP. He owns a beer company. He doesn't return emails very good, and we're not drinking his beer, Breakfast Toast, to
Breakfast
the other
Toast.
kind, Mr. Troy Aikman.
There you go. And Brad, I think for sure this is your favorite that you like to talk about. Brad, who else might we mention real quick?
A lot of people's favorite.
Quick.
One of the greatest
Quicker.
actresses of all time. She played in a lot of great movies,
Did she eat Tony
TV
pizzas?
shows,
All right.
Broadway, TV shows like Bewitched. We're talking about the great and talented Miss Alice Ghostly.
There you have it. But we're LUV Ford in Henrietta, Oklahoma. That's Highway 75 and I-40.
The
That great
center of the universe.
Center of green country, center of the universe. And we are the no-nonsense kind of guys.
The real guys.
Yeah. And what we kind of do is a little bit not unique, but it's a long-lost art. And we like dealing with people and offering fair deals.
And telling the truth.
And like to tell the truth, yeah.
And we're not even a preacher.
But we like to tell the truth. So, I don't, is that a poke at Sam? Nevertheless, we have Truck Month is upon us, and we have entered into the month of March, and hopefully we're gearing up a little bit, and but got some good specials going on, and looking forward to a good 4 weeks of concluding Truck Month, and man, we got some truck deals. We do.
The Broncos are going.
Bronco Brad is bringing the
going.
Yeah. So getting down a little bit on selection on the Broncos, but if you are interested in a Bronco, we would invite you to go to iloveford.com.
I'll get you one.
Check it
I
out.
got one. I'll get you one. You'll love it. I drive one. I love it. They're the coolest things on the planet.
I drive an F-150.
He drives an F-150.
Yeah. That's what I like to drive.
It's trucks.
Go figure.
He's got a heart of a
so
truck.
Truck Month's going. Oh my goodness, we're not doing that. Yeah, we would like for you to come by the store.
Because we got a Lainey
And we're
Wilson.
going to show you, we got Lainey Wilson on the pedestal.
Because the preacher got the wrong stuff.
And
But we got one.
We have, Ford. Matter of fact, just check us out on YouTube a little bit later in the week. We'll get you this to you, because the propaganda they sent us for the state of Oklahoma versus where they did elsewhere, you need to see this. And I'm sorry. Well, we might be able to do it in the podcast.
It wasn't really their
It's better
fault.
in person. So come by
We have
and
committees. And our committee
voted
didn't check
on
the wrong. They didn't vote. They just checked the wrong box or something. And we got Hank.
the yuppie looking dude wearing loafers.
Nobody buys a truck wearing loafers.
Well, that's not necessarily
Unless
true.
if you're
That's
out there
a
and you drive
prerogative
loafers.
if they'd like
It's
to do
a-
that.
yeah,
but
yeah.
a salesman walking around with, I don't know, fuzzy loafers is the spokesperson for Oklahoma Ford Truck Month. So we negate all that. Check
Fuzzy
us out
loafers.
at iloveford.com.
That's the
and
song.
check us out on Facebook.
I'm going to write a song called
Yeah,
Fuzzy
yeah,
Loafers.
right. But Truck Month is on, and we are dealing on some trucks. It can be a 25. We're doing great offers on the 25 models. And again,
Nobody else is. Nobody's doing nothing.
Ain't nobody doing nothing about
We're doing
25s.
it.
They're all stuck with a bunch of 24s, which we have a few of those, and they're 10 grand off straight up. And
Not
the
very much.
beauty of all this is, nor on our radio commercials or anything that we advertise with, do we add the ultimate disclaimer at the end, which is normally about half of the commercial, to explain that it's on one car, one truck, and normally those are the loaner ones.
And you can't even understand what they're saying.
Yeah. So if you hear this at the end of the advertisement of the Ford dealership or the car dealership you're going to, you probably are in trouble when you get there because it's not going to be there, and it's that one truck. Our offers are across the board: $5,000 off on 2025 F-150s, 2024 F-150s are $10,000 off, and we got expedition deals going on, Bronco deals going on,
and it's a lot, and it's a lot, and it's a lot.
I think everything we have in inventory right now, I think it's discounted to
Too much.
Great pricing. Yeah, it is. But we want to see if we can't make a little bit of a momentum swing and get everybody's attention a little bit. Plus, wait, stand
we got
by.
the plus.
Yeah, guess
plus
what?
we got the plus.
In addition to our great pricing and our great service department, you have the availability at no cost to you, Brad, of
a 15-year, 150,000 miles, a decade and a half.
That's 15.
You're going to get a warranty.
That's 15. I told a customer.
Plus,
it was 10.
You told him how much?
It was 10. He bought the truck anyway.
We're going to give him another 5. We're going to give him another 5. He don't even know it.
My
He
apologies.
buys the truck, he don't even know it because nobody else gives you nothing.
Yeah.
So he bought a diesel. He bought a diesel truck, right?
Your 60,000 mile powertrain warranty is 150,000 mile powertrain warranty. Ford takes care of the first 60. We got the
get another
next
5
90.
years. Get another 5 years.
Yeah. He's going to drive the miles. So anyway, you get the LUV Plus, which includes the warranty.
The warranty, key replacement,
emergency service,
first bay availability.
Oh yeah, service.
While you're still, if you bought a truck somewhere else, you're probably still waiting 2 months, 2 weeks for an oil change. Nope, not here.
Got a check engine light.
We got you.
Gonna be 4 weeks before we can get it in the shop. Shut up. Bring it to LUV Ford. We'll handle it. And that's what we promise to our customers. Great service, great selection, and the facilities. Get over it. It's okay. You can come see us anyway. So
it's like visiting grandma's house. Does she live in a Taj Mahal? Huh? But she can cook, right?
We talking about my grandma?
Talking about somebody's grandma. I'm saying.
Well, let's make it my grandma so no one gets offended.
What he's saying is, and by the way, you got to think about it. Yeah, so facilities, it's not blah, 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 blah. You got all the fancy concrete. That's who we sold the car to.
What was that movie? Go ahead.
With the fuzzy loafers?
No.
That was fuzzy walls.
The guy that, no, I was thinking about the guy that saw the girl that was this.
A guy that saw a girl. I want to know what movie that was.
In his own mind, she was that girl, but in reality, she was the other one.
Was it that girl?
Nah, I don't know.
It goes away, but then it comes back.
Danny, it doesn't do that. It's gonna be okay. Don't listen to me. Put your hand there. Just touch the furry wall. Stay with me. Be calm. Be calm. Just stroke the furry wall. With the furry wall. With the furry wall.
So anyway, so OU.
we're going to sports.
Yeah, let's jump over to sports since this is a sports animal.
All right. Okay.
Hey, don't change that dial yet. We have our opinions about this.
OU is ranked in baseball.
Well, they supposedly they were 20th or something.
Yeah, I never saw that.
I never saw that. Not
That's
at
bull.
all.
That's bull.
And we were paying attention.
They were not.
So we were up.
So
to,
because if you look in the rankings right now, they have 16, and next to it says NR, which
true.
means not ranked.
Yeah.
So whoever told you 20th,
Soonersports.com. Huh, go figure.
Well, they're like those dealers, non-truths.
Yeah, that's true.
So they were not ranked, and now they're 16th. Jumped all the way to 16th.
Yeah.
So here's the SEC. They are.
Yeah. I got Brad studying.
They are in 11 of the top 25 in baseball.
Not a concern. Yes, it is.
Of course, we're one of them now. Now, they're 6 out of the top 8.
Yeah.
They're okay. 4 out of the top 4.
Let's just battle. Let's just battle what we
1,
have
2, 3,
in front
4.
of us. So hopefully this isn't.
We got to play them
like a hot start like the basketball team did, and I'm certain our coach.
But we beat number 2, and we beat number 7.
Yes, we did. And our now's number 16, and I keep staring at this ball game that's in our near future, and that would be on March 4th. And before we announce who it is, Who would you not like to see if you're an OU baseball fan? Dallas Baptist is March 4th. God, dog, man, those guys got us. They got our number, man. But we'll handle it this year, and hopefully Skip gets these guys going. They're a good ball club. They're going to be competitive. Of course, we said that about football too, but we have enough evidence in the sample now that the guys can play ball. And they've got a pretty good squad and some young guys that will come around and really help out. Basketball-wise, men's basketball, Brad.
I don't care. This is the road to Omaha.
Yeah,
We're going to Omaha.
Yeah, that's true.
Pack your
Speaking of
bags.
which,
Rick, Thomas, we're going to Omaha.
That's where we want to go.
That's where
Not
we
that
go.
we like Omaha.
We
but
kind of
we
like
like that baseball field.
We like Omaha
'Cause
at that
OU's
time of
there,
year.
That's
when
a good
OU's
place to
there.
go. So the men's basketball, though they continue to try to mesmerize us all that they belong in it, not belong, that they might get into the tournament. If they get into the tournament, we play Ole Miss today. So here's one way to get it started, and we'll kind of rock on from there. So enough about that part of it. The women's basketball, however, number 13 in the country.
So you're just saying we're not going?
The men?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, you got
Okay, no.
literally it'd have to be some teams that all got COVID
We need
or something
another
all at the same
COVID. We
time.
need
They
another
couldn't go.
COVID.
Yeah. That would help. No, it wouldn't. That's unnecessary. But the women's basketball team, they're playing tomorrow at the LNC. So hopefully a couple more fans will show up. You can't get any lower fan count than the men's basketball, but I'm not going to dog on them. And you know what? I think I've convinced myself that the coach is probably a pretty good coach. But something's jacking with that bunch of guys. So I don't know. They got to figure that out but we did have a good weekend. They won.
Mm-hmm.
You know, gymnastics, they're kicking butt. The women's gymnastics #1 in the country. The men's gymnastic is #1 in the country. Obviously, the softball team is now the #1. Is that correct?
Yes.
It
I
did
would say
switch over?
she's a good coach.
Who?
I'm going to disagree
Patty?
with you on
Who?
Porter.
On Porter?
Porter
You think he is or is not?
is net.
Yeah, but man, he was up in Chicago. What was it? Wherever he came
Loyola
from.
of
dude.
Chicago.
And of course, I think, and I didn't look, and I meant to before I ran my mouth on this deal, but was he there in an NIL situation, or was he
Nah.
was here by then?
Nah, no NIL. And
Okay.
they didn't have any NIL.
Well, that may make him a better coach that he took that squad as far as he took. I don't remember what school, so I probably shouldn't talk about it.
Loyola of Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were good.
Yeah, they had that old lady praying for him, Aunt Jean.
Well, I didn't know she was involved.
She
Go
was.
figure. Whoever she may be.
She's a Catholic old lady.
Huh? A Catholic old lady?
Yeah, Loyola Chicago. It's
wonder
a
if she
Catholic
likes the
school.
Pope. Huh. Anyway, the Pope's sick. I got to quit talking about the Pope. I'm going to go to hell. And I don't want to go there. Nevertheless. So, yeah, I mean, it was a fun weekend last week, and hopefully we'll have a fun weekend this weekend with some victories. With the women's gymnastic team, they're gold. I know LSU beat us, but we beat them earlier in the season. So,
Man, I just want to go to Omaha.
yeah, and we've had games in Norman, the softball games. We just couldn't make it. But we'll be there, so we'll catch you guys out there.
Speaking of baseball,
one notable.
see the hat? Dewar Dragons. So our boy had a scrimmage last week
Yeah.
in Dewar, Oklahoma, Green Country.
Watch out. You want to look for the future
You wanna look
of
for the future?
a local college?
How about 20-something scouts GPS all work to get their butts over to Dewar, Oklahoma to watch this kid throw?
Dewar's grown into a major metropolitan. They
Yep.
have a Dollar General. Is that the name of the store?
Yeah,
And a Mexican restaurant that's so-so. And
if you like white queso.
yeah, they got white queso. Their cheese sauce is white. I don't know. A lot of
Racist.
Mexican restaurants do that, and a lot of you guys out there and ladies that are listening going, we like that. Well,
I like yellow.
we like cheese is yellow. And that may be a color that RFK
Is gonna take away from us.
Take away from us, and it may all end up being black anyway. But if it's healthier, I'll eat it. Just tell me what I need to eat. So
No, I'm not.
One important thing, though.
I'm the Matrix. Give it to me.
For anybody that's that can get to Norman on Friday, March 7th.
March 7th.
That's the women are playing or have a match against Michigan, and that's the farewell for 4 of the seniors who are dynamic gymnastic.
Yes.
And it'd be really cool. Unfortunately, it's a night setup.
They can do the splits and everything.
So they can do. They had 9,900 people attend the last match that they had. Is it a match or a game? No, it's a match.
That's 25 basketball games attendance.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You want to do that other stat, or is it going to take too long? You think we got it?
What's that?
How many the softball teams had versus?
Oh, they have doubled
there you go.
up. They doubled up the basketball in the LNC.
Softball attendance.
Softball attendance doubled up, men and women's combined. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
And don't. There's more seats in the LNC. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
More seats, yeah, like double.
I think there was 200 at the last minute, and they won the game. That's a tragedy. But hopefully, gymnastics on March 7th. If any of you guys are fans, it would be really cool if somehow or another they can pack the house and say farewell for the last home appearance for the women's gymnastics experts, and they are awesome. They smoked the last team they played, just so you know, and I know you don't get into this, but they beat them by 1.5.
1.5.
Okay.
There's nowhere on
like
sports
48.
radio in the world do you get to hear gymnastics,
All I
except
can
from
tell
a
you
white
is
shirt
that
guy.
is like a that would be in comparison to like a 45-point victory in football. That's
Yeah.
how bad. And it's just 1.5. So they're throttling some people.
Throttling.
Yeah.
That's like 2 dudes talking about selling trucks
Yeah.
to a bunch of guys that ride bulls and watch football
And drinking.
and talking about little girls on a balance beam on Saturday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning,
These are
drinking
young
cold beer.
women. These are
Hello.
young women, but nevertheless. And
Nevertheless.
yeah. So, I don't know. Toby Rowland. Heard that this week. Of course, everybody's probably heard that, but
I haven't.
did I not mention that this morning? Toby Rowland is going to become the sports director for Channel 9 News out of Oklahoma City.
There you go.
So the OU play-by-play guy, yak.
The Piedmont
voice,
philanthropist.
That's pretty good. He's going to work, and I think this starts in June. So everybody that's an OU fan obviously knows Toby, and Toby does a good job. I like to listen to him on the radio. I think he's got a good spin. He's got some good knowledge about it.
He unleashes the
And
ponies.
I don't know what's going to happen though. I haven't heard that. I guess Bob Berry worked for Channel 4 or something when he was
That's right.
the voice of the Sooners.
Yep.
But Toby's the voice of the Sooners for a whole lot of OU stuff. So I don't know if he's going to be dropping out of part of the game or how that's going to work out. I haven't heard, and hopefully maybe I haven't looked to find out the final statistics.
He just does
but
basketball and football, right?
He does everything.
I don't hear him on baseball.
Huh? He does. He has.
does?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The reason why I hadn't been doing baseball is because he's been doing basketball here or there.
Oh,
Type deal.
because it can.
Different
Same
towns.
time. Yeah.
Same ball game.
I'd rather do baseball.
And speaking of which, and I'm going to trash somebody. I don't even know the guy's last name, but I listen to KREF, which is it's Randy LaFoon's old radio station. It's an AM station out of Norman.
You're just throwing out the names.
Just
throw them on. Taco Bell, Brahms, Canada, Australia.
The hell with KREF.
LaFoon. How you like that, Kevin Ward? We're sticking up for you.
Yeah, and Kevin told me they were going to go out of business anyway, but that was before Toby Rowland made an announcement. But I guarantee you. So anyway, I'm listening to the baseball game on the way home the other night. Way to go, baseball team! I'm so fired up that we've got a good
I listen to
baseball
you
team.
too.
And
Omaha.
This Josh guy who's a second standard at KREF, and I don't know the dude, and he don't know nothing. He's a high school something football kind of guy on the radio.
What's wrong with that?
But he sat there, and I listened to the damn game because you had to, because it went on forever.
12 innings.
Yeah. And every time they got a double play, he would call it, and I don't mind creativity. Toby Rowland came up, Billy, and all that. He's come up with some great stuff. This guy would say...
That didn't sound so great.
Well, yeah, but everybody knew what it meant. This Josh dude would call it a twin killer as a double play. I don't know what that means. I listen to a lot of baseball. I love baseball. I've never heard anybody reference something with that marginal of a comment. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's another twin killer. I'm kind of like, what the hell does that mean?
Like double
So I
mint?
texted them earlier this week, and when they were on their show, and they didn't read my text.
They didn't read it?
No, they didn't read it out loud. And they normally like, let's read some text, so I blasted them.
Double fresh, double smooth, double delicious to chew. A double pleasure is waiting for you. Double gum, a double pleasure.
Yeah, I don't
What
like
does
that. I
that
don't like
mean?
that either.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
like that
just
either. I
stupid.
put in a couple of comments to ask Coach, and y'all don't put it on either. So, Pat Jones,
Was it a negative?
I'm going to send a whole letter to you, and you just need to read them off. It needs to be a whole hour.
No, we'll get Pat. We'll get Pat down here.
The very best radio, very best sports radio in the country.
Bronco Brad and the white shirt guy from LUV Ford in Henrietta.
Yeah, so that's but anyway, there's some positive notes out of the sports arena. But we are LUV Ford, and we are in Henrietta.
And plus,
And we
somebody
are-
buys a car from me this year. We're going to pay off their loan.
Yeah. So we got the LUV Plus
Eat
program.
that, Pat Jones.
So all you got to do is check out iloveford.com, and it'll be up there as what they call a hero banner. Just now, if you haven't been educated, that's called a hero banner. And we have a banner on the webpage that
I didn't know.
explains the LUV Plus program, but that's the additional complimentary warranty that you get when you buy new or pre-owned, because on pre-owned vehicles, Brad, we didn't explain that, but
Yeah.
they have their own little warranty, don't they, Brad?
Yeah. A 7-year, 150,000 mile add-on.
Add-on. So, yeah, if you had
74,362.
74,362
Yeah.
plus
150,000 miles.
150,000 miles.
What's that get you?
That gets you 224,362.
That's
Bing!
a lot of miles, Pat
Ching!
Jones.
And for you people that are watching this on YouTube and not listening to it on the radio, I was not cheating. I did not write that down and do the math.
He did it right in
I
his
did
head,
it right in
like
my
Raymond.
head. For the radio people, it was all head, man. It was all in the head. So, but anyway, we're LUV Ford. It is Truck Month. We're excited about Truck Month because we like trucks. We like selling trucks.
And if we
have
like
great
you
deals
when you
on
come in, maybe we'll take you to Omaha with us.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
can't if you're going to talk too much because it's a long way.
Yeah, we got to take a nap or something. I just sit in the back and drink. Never mind. I just sit in the back.
Orange juice.
Yeah, orange juice. That's probably that may or may not be it. But got a great selection of inventory and a good selection of pre-owned vehicles. And if you're getting some tax money back, and you really want to maximize it and not go to the big city dealers that are trying to pickpocket you, just give us a holler or shout at us on iloveford.com, and we'll be happy to work on your situation and do our very best. And we are very good at our very best. And we always give our very best.
We're going to give you best service.
Yeah.
You're going
I
to pay
knew that lead
less.
into something.
And somebody in January is going to not make a payment ever again.
Yeah. Somebody that buys a car from us in 2025 is going to get their loan paid off up to $50,000. We had to set a budget. You got to have a budget.
I guess
Speaking of
I
which-
guess if you owe 70,000, you can still make a few payments.
Yeah. Or just use your equity and buy you a newer or whatever you have and still
Or
have
something
lower
else.
payments and all that other cool stuff. So,
Yeah.
Budget. Yeah. Unfortunately, our government still is fighting to have a budget. Wild. Crazy stuff, man. They don't want us to
The government.
audit anything.
Yeah, I'm the DO. Are you talking about the DOG? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little weak on that too. Because if I was
DOG.
400 something years old, I'd be a little pissed off if you took my Social Security away.
Well, yeah.
Say you're 450 years old. You're counting on that Social Security check, and they just,
All of a sudden
bam,
they
they
just
just
stop.
take it away.
Yeah.
It just stops. They don't come in
Well,
anymore.
Then you get in your wheelchair and you roll your ass down. I'm just kidding. I did not say that. Yes, I did. So, and I apologize to anybody. Anyway.
I'm sorry, whoever you are out there.
So we got OU at the combine going down. I haven't caught up with it, so I probably shouldn't even talk about it. But we got the Danny's there, Stutz and Bowman and Ethan Downs. I should have read up on that. Hopefully they did well. I think that's the way I'd phrase that.
Yeah.
But I heard one of the sports guys talking about Stutz, thinks he's a second rounder.
Yeah, I don't care. Baker.
Bowman, a little bit lower than that, and Ethan Downs.
Yeah, good for
He
him.
didn't really ever finish that statement, but hopefully get a couple guys that get a green light to go play on the next level, and so we can cheer on their team when they're playing in the Super Bowl.
Hey, I got an idea. I gave you a green light last year. Where were you?
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about all them losses they threw down.
Hey, you guys realize that
Baker
we're gonna have
Mayfield.
to get going here, but
Baker Mayfield.
yeah, everybody likes Baker. Not everybody likes Baker, but we like
Baker Mayfield and
Yeah.
Buddy Hield.
And Buddy Buckets Hill, yes. And we are give you a Buddy Bucket shirt. We've got great deals going on here at LUV Ford. Keep us in mind, just investigate. Yeah. Do your due diligence of
Yeah.
where you're walking into a car dealership. And if you happen to bump into somebody that has a LUV Ford sticker, LUV Ford hat, LUV Ford cup in their hands, you might ask them, hey, I heard these guys on the radio and they're telling everybody they're really good guys. Yeah, for car guys, we're excellent people. We are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can do damn sure worse than give us an opportunity to help you with your automotive needs, service, sales, and otherwise. So it'll all be fun. I guess my final note is the Catholic boys got a ring in here. Lent's coming for you folks that are a
3 days.
participant in
3
the
days.
Lenten season.
3 days.
It's
So
March
the breakfast
5th,
toasts are
March
going to be
5th.
less and less.
No, I ain't giving up that.
No? What you giving up?
Dude, here we go again. Everybody's trying to get in my business. I
You
tell
gotta
you
tell
what
us.
I need to give up. No, I can't tell you that either.
White
But
shirts.
Nevertheless, no, I'm not giving up my white shirts. But so I'm just warning all you practicing whatever. In Lenten season starts March 5th. That's Ash Wednesday, and
4th.
I have the 5th. It's the 5th.
It is.
It's the 5th. Trust me, I'm sitting there studying, going, what am I going to try to give up this year? But
So,
it's a
hey,
very
come on
enlightening
in.
season.
Come on in here Tuesday, too. Come in today.
Oh,
and come in Tuesday, and we'll go throw down at some Shoney's on Fat Tuesday.
That's not my desired last. Anyway, but it's a fine restaurant. I just have something else in mind. But nevertheless, just want to give you a heads up so it doesn't sneak up on you. Ash Wednesday is March 5th, which is just a few days away from now. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the 5th. I know it's the 5th. I got this memorized.
4th, 5th,
This is
whatever.
the latest Ash Wednesday.
You're throwing
I
too
can
many
remember.
numbers. 4th, 5th, 7th. We got some game, and we all
No,
need
the
to go
7th is
to
gymnastics.
gymnastics.
Yeah, and I hope a lot of people in Norman are listening.
You know what I'm
Please
giving up
go.
for Lent?
Please
Gymnastics.
Yeah, well, they're number one teams in the country. For an OU fan, we better grab what you can
Lacrosse.
grab, boys. Yeah, I don't. We don't play lacrosse.
Don't be telling
We don't
people
do
to grab gymnasts.
Well,
You can't be
think
talking about Catholics
that'd
and
be
giving
hack-
up Lent and then go grab a gymnast.
grab,
What kind of crap
yeah.
is this, man?
know.
We're trying to be
Yeah,
nice.
you can't finish that statement, so I'm gonna leave you out there. Go ahead. Where were you gonna go with that? That looked like a dead end all the way.
Look,
when
we're
you
the
started
real
that.
guys. We're real nice. We're not
we like
preachers
Trump.
bringing in
we
Hank
like
instead of Lainey Wilson. We're not real guys that tell you to go out and grab gymnasts.
Next week, watch what we do to Ford Truck Month in representation of Oklahoma.
We're gonna
What
do
they
it.
Thought we would like. We got it coming.
We got it.
Stand by. We got it coming. We got to go. We are LUV Ford in Henrietta, Oklahoma. He's Brad. I'm Bryan. Hoopy doo.
Go to
and
Highway 75, I-40 Center of the Universe.
And the website is iloveford.com, and that is
LUV, baby.
all right. Can we do peace?
Peace.
Never mind. See you guys
Peace.
next week.
Henrietta, they don't allow no dancing in that town. So if you want to mix the sex